The definition of physical literacy is an individual having competence and competence in a variety of movements and activities in a variety of different environments. So being physically literate is really the foundation to a lifelong enjoyment of sporting activities.
I work with children with special needs, including physical disabilities, and I think in terms of ensuring that our kids also have that same need to be active. It's a little bit different in terms of the selection of some of the activities, but for our kids I would say it's almost even more important for them to learn to be active in their daily life.
So start them when they're young so that as they grow, they get so used to that. It's a habit. It takes a long time to develop that habit, so develop it when they're young. It's so much easier, and then you're not battling with them later on in life when they become teenagers.
Daily physical activity changes the way your mind functions. I think it makes you more alert, makes you more focused, and those are really critical things to have just to help you get through the course of any day. I mean,
most of the time when you're stuck to play and emailing or gaming or doing technology all day, you don't even smell the flowers, you never walk, you don't go to the swimming pool. And only some people who are able to keep that balance is really, really difficult.
Turn off the technology, limit it, earn it something, but turn it off, because when it's there, it's really convenient to be just involved in that and you're not really in the real world.
Use the technology just for a certain amount of time and step outside and run and swim and go to see real people and get friends and do associations and go in the woods to take a look at the squirrels and the birds and to, before it's too late, go fishing, all that stuff.
Expectations for your children have to come from you as a role model. So if you're vegging on the couch with your feet up watching TV all day with a bowl of chips, most likely your kids are going to see that and take that as an okay to do the same.
I'll work out at home. That's how I get in some of my more vigorous activity, and I'll be doing push-ups or something, and my 4-year-old will come down there and start doing push-ups with me, and it doesn't really matter, for him. He's around me, but it's the norm. That's not oh my goodness, you're working out. It's like, oh yeah, she's working out, I might as well hang out with her.
Just because our kids have special needs doesn't mean that they don't have activity needs. So, you can bring any other kids to the park, but our kid who has the cerebral palsy, climbing the ladder to go down the slide is therapy. So walking along the parking blocks is balance. We're working on balance. Jumping down from, the top of, that block there is therapy for us.
So with teaching the basic movement skills, you really just need a fair size space. So living room, basement area, a backyard, front yard, a park if you have one that's close by, and a ball. It really down to basics.
So it's ways of trying to get kind of physical activity / therapy into like your daily life. So it's not something that's set aside that, oh my God, it's 11 o'clock, we have to do our therapy exercises. It's you've been doing your therapy all day long just by being active and such.
The social skills they learn by being involved in different activities, especially in your community, are going to set them for life. They're going to know how to deal with confrontation. They're going to know how to deal with loss when they lose a game or a challenge that's out there. They're going to learn how to fail and pick themselves back up and try again.
I really believe strongly in the neighborhood and getting to know the families that live around you. And we'll often invite children over to our house of families that we know and have become friends with, and our son will go to their house, and all they do is play and be active.
These are experiences that they need to go through as a human being, and better young when they're resilient than when they're older and they don't know how to handle it. This is going to teach them life skills that they can't learn from a television. They can't learn from Google. They can't learn from a cell phone. They've got to go through the motions, and you have to put them in these activities. You have to get them outside. You have to let them experience life at a young age. We can't overprotect them. Yes, you have to protect them, but you've got to let them fall down so they can learn how to stand back up.
It really is about building an environment in your home and outside your home that encourages children to want to be active.
If you don't have your health, what do you have? And again, if you don't have friends and people to laugh and love, then what do you have?